Yo guys, what is up? It is Teacher's Game 2 coming at you again with another video here, and I am here to show you on my Dino a Day review series, the Dodo. Now, other than being, if you stand in the middle of them, probably the most angering, annoying, never stops talking tames, they don't really have a use anymore, which is kind of sad. Now, that being said, there are a couple of unique PvP things. I'm going to stand over here so it's not just super annoying. The first thing I'm going to talk to you about is something I'm not going to show you because getting it is a pain in the butt. You can actually go to the swamp, find a couple of leeches, get yourself swamp fever, give it to the dodos by standing near them, and then start dropping dodos into other people's bases. Now, though some of you are probably thinking, what is the point of that? It means if you're ever in a war or defending in a war and people have reduced health, hitting them with a turret and killing them is much easier, which is quite nice, obviously. Now, obviously, that's a little bit of a far-fetched idea. However, just to show you comparison of stats here, they don't really have anything great. So usually what I do in the second form of PvP, just to give you a little bit of something to work on, you can increase their movement speed pretty well, and it does help a little bit. But what you can do, if you're inside your base and kind of like a base defense, or you're like in the middle of the woods or something like that, toss this guy down, strap him with some C4, just like that. Behavior. Actually, you know what? I should whistle passive here. Oh my goodness, compies, leave me alone. Behavior, aggressive. So, I'll show you. So basically, if I take this right here, this dodo is going to do enough damage to these little compies to actually do quite a bit of stuff to them. Now, if I'm not comfortable with the amount of damage it's doing, boom. Because I strapped it with C4, it will literally serve as a mobile bomb, which is quite nice. So let's go and do that again, because, well, first off, it's kind of fun. Did that not work? No, it didn't work. Okay. We'll just put it on the dodo this time. Okay. So again, pick it up. Get this bad boy over here. Now, with one C4 on them, they can run, which is nice. If they don't have one C4 on them, what happens is they are unable to run. So you're going to see he's going to go after this. Now, the cool thing about this is the dodo, once it attacks this thing, if it dies, so for example, if it's in the base and it hits by, let's say, a giga or something like that, if it already has C4 on it, it will automatically explode. Now, obviously right now this dodo is unable to hit this Bronto, but if it was to hit it, it would just get blown up. Or, you know, just to show you what that looks like. Boom. Now, the Bronto doesn't recognize me as a threat anymore, which is quite nice. But let's go ahead and show you what it looks like when... See? You can't overstrap these things. So, basically what you do, throw them down here again, launch your mobile bomb, pick up your C4, and boom. Just like that, dodos serve as a mobile C4. Now, you can put a couple of them in your base. That's always a good idea. If you leave a couple inside your base, you can kind of use them as just like a running around base defense, so that when someone eventually breaks in and they kill the dodo, because no one thinks to check the dodos for C4, they will blow up. Now, C4 does increase damage to tames and players, so it does a lot of damage. Why did these guys die? Oh well. So, you can, just like you see here, strap this bad boy, and then find a target from above. Let's say you're raiding somebody's base, and you're just sitting above them, you know, trying to be funny. It's more of a trolling method than anything else. If you're sitting above their base, what you can do, let's say, the Phiomia. If the Phiomia is the base, you can kind of just launch him out there, and then once he gets close enough, or once you get close enough to actually throw this thing at him, there we go, come on, there. You can either self-explode or whistle aggressive. Now, as you can see, the further away from the dodo it is, the less damage it actually takes, but it's actually a really fun raiding method. Unfortunately, after the kibble update where dodos are no longer useful, there really isn't a good use for dodos other than kind of letting somebody know letting you know somebody's in your base, using them as aggressive things. I have no idea why these things blew up. Oh well. They do produce eggs pretty well still, but other than that, there's nothing super great about the Dodo, which is kind of unfortunate, other than the chemical and the explosive warfare. Alright, well, if you have any thoughts on this and you're like, yo, check this out, or, I mean, yes, here's what I use Dodos for, let me know, because I honestly don't know of anything. So, other than that, Teacher's Game 2, out.